What's up, Nine?
Hey guys, how are you? What's good? Okay, y'all, 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good. So yeah, I'm gonna let everybody get in real quick, but I want to address some shit, right? And I know y'all tired of hearing this shit. I know y'all tired, cause I would be tired of hearing it too. You know what I'm saying? Cause this stuff is crazy. Like, it's really really crazy. But hold on, am I back? Hold on. Can y'all see me now? What's up, James? What's up, Joshua? Okay. This is the thing, right? So I want to tell y'all a story what happened to me, right? About a year ago. This is why I don't play on people. I don't do none of that, right? It's because a year ago I befriended some people here on YouTube. And the minute a issue happened to me, right? I lost my job. You know what I'm saying? And the people that I thought was my friends, they like outed that to everybody, right? Here on YouTube. They did that to me, literally, right? So, talk about I felt betrayed, like I felt messed up about it because how could I tell you something personal and then you go on YouTube and you tell these people behind my back and you do all of this. It was like people were waiting for something to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. Like people were waiting for something to happen to me so they could go and tell, right? So when that happened to me, I ain't gonna hold you. Like Word was really the only person that really knew kind of what was going on, and I didn't even tell him everything of what was going on at that time. Because the thing is that I ain't gonna hold you. I was a bit paranoid, right? I was a bit paranoid because I didn't know who to trust at that time. I didn't even know if I could trust Word at that time because I was just slighted by people and I was treated a certain way on this platform. So even word to tell you like I would be in his live, but honestly, I would come in disguised as somebody else because I was just filling out everything. I was filling out to see what was going on. I was confused. Like, have anybody ever been in a situation where somebody had slighted you or done something to you, and then it's like you paranoid, like you don't know what's going on, and you just right, man, you become paranoid because you trying to figure out, okay, who is it? This person? Is it that person? Is it this? You know what I mean? You confused now. Now you trying to see who was with you and who was against you, right? So this is what I feel like this situation that we have with this person is that they're paranoid. They were paranoid from the jump. So think of this. When you get in a situation and you've been in a situation, they said 4 times, but if you go to their first live, they said 5. So I don't know if it's 4 or 5. I don't know what the fuck you talk. You know what I mean? Which one is it? It's the lies for me. Is it 4 or is it 5? You can't keep up how many times that you have been slighted, right? But anywho, so this person is paranoid, right? And you can become paranoid to the fact that you create things in your mind. You create a reality thinking that somebody really done something to you when they didn't, right? And it's happened. Like literally, it's happened to me where I have felt crazy because I didn't know who was who and what was what. Because I was insecure about myself, right? And when you insecure, you're not comfortable with who you are. So you don't know who did what to you, right? All you doing is going around making assumptions. Like, that's all you have is assumptions. All you can do is assume, because you can't put no evidence out there, right? What's up, y'all? Shout out to y'all in the chat. Okay.
Shout out
So
everybody.
yeah, shout out to everybody. But this is what I want to say is that I've been in that position where I felt fucking paranoid. Like, I felt like when somebody does something to me, I felt like everybody was doing it. But this is what I decided. This is how I not seem crazy, right? I analyze people, right? And I make sure that the way I'm feeling matches up with the actions, right? So this person had stated that I was in a live, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I was in Anti's live, and I was on Anti's channel. I was on Anti's channel, and I was on the panel, right? And this person stated that I'm rude. I'm rude as hell, right? They said I'm rude because I didn't speak to them. And the host was speaking to me, and she didn't, and I didn't even speak to the host. Well, this is what I'm saying by, you have to be dumb as fuck. You have to be asinine to not conclude that if I'm on a panel with someone and I'm not speaking to the host and I'm not speaking to you, then that means that I'm asleep. That means that, how can I be rude to you if I'm not even speaking to the host? If I'm not speaking to the host, this is what I want to explain to y'all. And thank everybody for coming in. But this is what I want to explain to y'all, right? Is that, y'all, I work a lot. Not me like I work, but I got my own life, right? And I got stuff to do. But I'm busy with the nine, right? So I'm on live, I'm cooking, I edit, I do all of this stuff on YouTube, right? And then I got everything with the nine. I'm on live on Word's channel. Word go live at 11:30 at night. Remind you, I'm up about like 9 or 10 o'clock, right? About 9 or 10, I'm up. Might be earlier than that, might be a little later than that, just depends, right? So I'm on Words Live sometimes. If I'm not on his live, I'm in the bushes, right? And then Anti goes live at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So I'm on Anti's live at 2. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. By 2 o'clock, I'm tired. I'm dead tired. Okay. So if I don't speak to you in a chat, and I'm not, and the host is talking to me and I'm not saying anything, that obviously means that I'm asleep. So you analyze that situation, right? Somebody took that situation and decided to say I was rude. When not saying, when not, this is how fucked up your mind is that you think in your mind that she's not speaking to the host, she's not speaking to me in the chat, so that means that she's not effing with me, she don't like me. It's obviously, like, I don't understand how your mind think. Like, that's crazy to me, right? That's really crazy how you don't even think. You do be on. Thank you, Gary. And even Gary said it.
Right,
Gary, you
Gary.
had said it, huh?
No, I was saying right, Gary.
Right. Even Gary had just got on Word Panel what the other day and said, "Hey, Ned," and said, "What is up with this? You must be right, Liz." But Gary had just said the other day on Words Live, Tay be everywhere. Tay be live for 16 hours. She be holding a 9% down. Yeah, I do. I do. So when it come down to anti-live, it's late at night, bruh. I'm tired. I'm sleep. But this is how people conjure things in their mind, right? In their mind, they start believing, oh, because this person didn't talk to me. If I what issue would I have with the host?
Right.
If I'm on a host panel, don't that sound crazy?
Right.
I'm on a host panel and the host is speaking to me and I'm not saying anything. I'm asleep. That's what it is. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm asleep. You know, but you get in your mind that she's rude. No, what it is you're rude. And I have put out and I've said everything how you've been rude. You were rude the first time in the chat when you said, take me out this chat. I don't want to be in here. Right? You said, take me out this chat. I don't want to be in here. And this is the thing, right? She said we created another chat. How did we create another chat when literally in the beginning? Okay, first of all, let me go back, right? Let's go back to the chat situation,
Hey, big.
right?
Hey, sleazy.
I'm looking at you from I don't know what sleazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm up here with these big old glasses. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but anyways, right. People act like they for you and they ain't. But anyways, right? So let's talk about how I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of you and I don't and I don't want you to be the center of attention. Let's just let this is how your mind work, right? Word come to me. Hey, do you want to be a part of the nine? He explained to me what the 9% is, all of that, yada yada yada. I say, okay, cool, I'm in it. In the meanwhile, he keep telling me about Miss V. I'm seeing that he's building a relationship. Oh, my bad, with old girl, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So at this point, he says she only wants to be an affiliate. So he didn't see the need to really create a chat for any of us. But I created the chat, okay? Because why? I'm not jealous of you, sweetie. I'm not jealous of you. This is how much go to show you. Not only that, am I not jealous of you? I we got other members that are women. That's in the nine. Okay? We got intrinsic love. Shout out to intrinsic. Okay? And we also got Santina Love, who I suggested to come to the nine. So if I'm so jealous and I don't want anybody in the group, why would I suggest other women? Why was I okay with Intrinsic coming in? Why am I okay with Santina coming in? Because we all as a group have to decide. I could have said to Anti, hey, Anti, nah, I don't want Intrinsic to come in. Right?
Right.
But no. I said, yeah, cool. The first time I met her, I said, she fire. So what are you, all this, I'm jealous, I'm jealous, all this bullshit, okay? I'm rude, I'm jealous. Prove it. Prove that I'm rude and I'm jealous and I'm insecure. Right? So all of that or whatever. So then she talk about the group. Now, I don't really give two F's about this group that was on Instagram. I could care less about the group. The only reason why I bought this group up is because you brought up the group to us about why aren't y'all speaking in the chat anymore? Okay, well, why aren't you speaking in it? I mean, do we got to speak first? I mean, like, what is it? Can you say something? You ain't never saying anything. And then talking about these people have access to me. We don't have access to you like that. When you come in a group and you look in the group, it be 2 days later. It be a day later. So we don't got access to you like everybody else. Don't tell that lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell that lie and act like that. Because the shit is weird. Like, bruh, let me tell you something. I don't know. People on this platform is weird. Okay? They get things in their mind and they create things and they make it seem as if somebody is against them when nobody was ever against them. We never was. We never was competing with you. We never was going against you. That's the crazy part about it. right? She said, I'm the one, I be the one that creates separation, right? I be one to create separation, and I'm rude as hell, and everybody's scared to tell me. Well, if you've been listening to the lives, everybody say I'm rude, but I'm only rude when motherfuckers do something to me. Do something to me. And then I become rude. But I'm not just sitting up here with this mean ass face like you got. Baby, my face is friendly and inviting. That's why all the men like me. That's why you jealous. You know what I'm saying? That's why you jealous. Okay? That's the real reason. All right? And then you want to sit up here and talk about how, oh, well, she wear lingerie and her titties be all out. Why the fuck you worried about my titties? Huh? Huh? Why you worried about my titties? Huh? I'm grown. If I want to decide to let all my titties out, but let's be real, child, I'm in a role, okay? I'm in a role, all right? And I'm sitting here slanted, and yeah, it might slide. Okay, I pick it back up. But why are you worried? And then talking about, oh, she does all of this. I get people all hyped, and then I back up. Well, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't about that life. This is my thing, right? She talked about that group. I asked her to her face about the group. I said, why aren't me and anti in the, what, do you have a separate group? And what she said to me is that yeah, I have a group, but people have to prove themselves. If I'm not mistaken, ain't that what she said?
That's what she said. We wasn't in the group because we wasn't proving ourselves,
We wasn't
or we
proving
wasn't
ourselves.
putting, we wasn't using her hashtags.
She didn't say we wasn't using our hashtag. She didn't say that. Did she?
I thought she mentioned something about us not using the hashtags or doing the challenges and using the hashtag.
Okay, on her video, she stated the reason why in the reason why the group or whatever is because people got to do the challenges and people got to use the hashtags.
No, that's
So
not
you
what she said over the phone. When you asked her over the phone, she said because she's barely in the group, and people they really don't be in the
right,
group, so it wasn't no reason for her to put us in the group. That's what
right,
she
and
said.
then behind closed doors you say one thing, and then on a live you say different. Well, which one is it? Which one is it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know. But this is my thing. This is what I want to talk about regarding the business, right? So when the business part of it, when she tells you, oh, become a member, I'll do a channel overview and I'll do this and I'll do that, you know. Well, this is the thing, right? You got all those peoples over there that are members. Shout out to Word because of Word. Because I wouldn't have never became a motherfucking member because I remember you from years ago or months ago, and your channel, the numbers are still sitting there at the same. So in my mind, I came up with how can you be, see, this is the thing. You want to call it crazy. I call it, just knowledgeable, saying, how can you as a business person say, I do this, but then you can't do it for yourself? It don't add up. If literally somebody went to you as a business and said, "Hey, I do this," but they don't show it, would you be willing to put your money towards their business? Like, that's crazy. No. So every time she would say join the losing team, how? Why am I join the losing team? For what? Because your numbers ain't moving, your views ain't moving. Why am I join? But on the strength of Word, okay, I decided to join, right? The 2 months I joined, you did give me ideas, right? You gave me ideas. But then, matter of fact, you stated in your live that she was already doing that. And I suggested her to go back to it. Like, what? But
Right.
then
She
you
tried to make it seem like she made our channels. You didn't make our channel. We were
thank you.
all doing our own content and getting our own followers and subscribers based off of our own content. I don't even think I have one subscriber that even goes in her stuff. So she made it seem like she like built us and we ran away with her
No, what
information.
she made it seem like was she's also said we used her idea as rotating, like how we rotate and we go this and that. But if I'm not mistaken, if you go back, I can't pinpoint one of her lives, but she also said it behind closed doors, behind memberships, is that, oh, if you want to be real, she stole our idea because when she decided to start doing that, then she said, let's start doing what Word and Anti do and Tatum them do where they go live because after Word go live, then Anti go live. Didn't she say that, y'all? Am I confused?
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to say that's your idea? No, you stole that from us. And you said it in your live. You said it in your videos. You said it in all of that. You know what, guys? We should start doing like Anti and Word, where they go live, because they go live right back to each other, and they go over to the next live. Let's do that. But then you want to say we stole that idea. What? You tripping? You tripping for real? You know that was our idea. Not only that, if you want to continue talking about ideas, right? When did your channel become motivational? Cause all of a sudden now you doing motivational stuff. You got two lives based on motivational. You know that's YouTube support over there. Why you ain't doing YouTube videos? Right? Now you giving motivational speeches. The fuck? I thought this was YouTube. Thank you, Mary. Mary, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. But it's like the nine got together with someone. We
Mary
affiliated
B.
ourselves. Go ahead.
I just want to say what up to people in the chat. I was getting the baby together, so I couldn't really type. What up, Liz, Mary B. Bronze? What up, all family? Appreciate y'all. I'm going back on mute. Gary, what up? Well, why ain't nobody talking to me? Just add this too. Um, no, man. I mean, I said everything I had to say, but it is a couple more things. Um, that
Word. Didn't you create We Read over here?
we read over here. Who started
Mm.
saying that? It was I
Who-
put that in the chat when she was sitting there talking. I'm like, Miss V read over here, and all of a sudden it became a thing, and that's cool. You can have it. That
And you
I do
wasn't
that
even
for
tripping over
everybody.
that, right?
I do that for everybody. I say something and it'll be a hotline, and people, that's cool. She wasn't saying we read over here before I said that. I was like Miss V read over here when she was talking about I read YouTube's best practices. I do this, I do that. I'm like, yeah, Miss V read over here. She took me from saying Miss V read over here to we read over here. And even the hashtag going into 2024, moving
Fly,
with
if you
purpose.
don't know what's going on, shut up. How about that?
I did,
Shut
I
up.
did a
If
live.
going on, shut up.
Yeah, Fly. It's real stupid, Fly. Real crazy.
It's not even arguing over ideas, but it's people that want credit for other
Delusional.
people's work. People want credit. I mean, for other people's work. All this didn't happen until what? I got the LLC, and y'all start saying I was helping y'all with y'all channel. All of a sudden, we got an issue. But if I'm talking about ideas, I'm helping you with content. What does that have to do with YouTube support? That's not. I'm not. You're not helping my people with that. When I reapplied for monetization and didn't get it, it took her 2 days to respond. I'm asking her, what should I do? I couldn't get no answer.
But she
So
said
I,
we got
I would,
access to her. But I
oh
told
man.
her that on the conversation last time, didn't I? I said we can't
Mhm.
even get a hold of you.
Right. You sure did. You said it take you 2, 3 days to respond in the chat. That's what she mad about. She mad because of what you said over the phone. You were direct, and
I
she's not.
was direct with her and what she was looking for some people to support. At the end of the day, you can hear what Word said when she set up and said your thing was you were supposed to bring people to me. This is the thing, right? How can you have a business, right? And you fall out with somebody and you blame them for your business. If you have a business and it's supposed to be flourishing, won't it just flourish? Whether the person is there or not. So if somebody just say, I'm Tay Eats. This is my channel. This is what I do. Say nobody was doing mukbangs, right? Nobody was doing mukbangs. And then somebody else decided to do mukbangs. You stole my idea of mukbangs. How are you hurting me?
Right,
You s-
right,
you stole my idea. True enough. You stole my idea of mukbangs. But how can you hurt me? Because it's still my channel. I still have content. I still do what I do. Like how?
right. And she also mentioned that, oh, I got a shirt done by 755. She was like, I got a Cricket, but you don't see me making shirts. But if you decided to make shirts, I don't think 755 would be upset if you decided to start a business making shirts. Who cares? We all got to get it. And if
How
you
we
have,
live. Right?
right,
It's like you trying to keep people down from doing what they
right.
like what why if I'm up under your membership, that means I can't be great.
You
Like
can't
you
have
don't
your
want me
own
to be greater
membership.
than
Right. You
if
can't
I
But
have
want to
your own
start
thing.
go ahead.
No, I'm
and
saying
that's
right.
how
I'm
I put it.
agreeing with you. Like you can't have your membership because she got a membership, and it's just crazy. Why we can't all do something and be great at it? Like why we have to not do it? I can't talk about life because yesterday you talked about life. I can't have a t-shirt business because Tay got a t-shirt business. I can't create a business because you got a business. Like what?
It's
And look,
crazy, right? And
and then let's be honest
I
too.
can't go ahead, where
She was talking about I was whining about people stealing my content. I never said nothing about content. You take my concept. That's my intellectual prowess. That's my thoughts, my ideas, my concept. I said something about that. But as far as content, people go talk about the. There's nothing I can talk about that's not already on the internet. So I don't care about that. There's nothing that I'm gonna do in this world that no one else does or tried to do before. That's not. I don't care about that. But when you take my intellectual material, that I have a problem. But even those people who did that, what did I say? They can't present it like me. They can only say what I say, but they can't do what I do. I mentioned it. Did I make a video about those people?
And we ain't gonna
mm-mm.
say the stuff she was doing on the back end, but we gonna be quiet. Since she talking about what you said. Did you tell him what you was doing, Miss V? Because we still got the chat.
That's why I was telling them, like, man,
Oh,
y'all better be
okay.
careful. Y'all people who talk about our support and like, yeah, y'all be careful, man. Y'all be smooth.
Cause your big snout ass sitting up here talking about somebody angry. Nah, bitch, you angry. Okay? Sitting up here talking about we all have set up and said, yeah, this the thing about me. We all know Tay gonna come for somebody. If I feel slighted, that's what I'm gonna do. But am I just an angry person? I walk around like, how could I work with anti if that's the case? Huh? If I want to be the center of attention, how could I work with anti?
Right.
And
If
what
what
y'all
she
don't
said
know
was
is
true, right.
you think Word is not gonna tell me. Word have told me about myself. He not scared to tell me, Tay, you was wrong. He's done it before. And if I still and even though he's told me, I still be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna do whatever it is. Word like, well, you need to
Yeah.
apologize. No, I'm not fucking apologizing. And he'll tell me that. He's not scared to say no shit like that to me. You crazy. Anti is not scared to say nothing to me if I'm wrong. Nobody on here is scared to say anything. Why? Because we all can take criticism, unlike you. You sit up and blow up what somebody's trying to tell to you as oh, it's an ultimatum they giving me. Ain't nobody giving you no ultimatum. Somebody was trying to help you with your business. If you have a business and you're saying, I'm still learning. Yeah, let me ask people in the chat. How many people in the chat, y'all, if you do business with somebody and they say I'm still learning, are you still gonna do business with them? Are you gonna feel comfortable doing business with somebody who's learning? I don't think nobody would be comfortable. So that's all people were doing was giving her constructive criticism. But you so crazy that you can't even see constructive criticism. That's the crazy part about it. You take it as they was giving me an ultimatum with your foot. They was giving me an ultimatum with the mean ass face on your girl. Please stop. Ugly ass look on your face. They was wanting me to do, and the one person they married and they be on the phone. They was talking to you too. Okay, so what that makes them talking to you too? What does that make you? Good. I'm sorry. I'm all up in the camera with my
I did.
and the sun don't rise and set on my ass. The sun does rise and set on this ass. Get into it, okay? You didn't know? Shit. You didn't know? Okay?
Right.
And on Tay Eats, I'm not naked at all over there. And I got the views. And yes, I have to get on camera. Yeah, I gotta get on camera because I gotta eat. People gotta see me eat. So I gotta get on camera. Don't be mad. Cause ain't nobody checking for your old bull face ass. Don't be mad, pig face ass. Ain't nobody checking for you. Don't be mad. Okay? Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because I didn't come for you. I was all for you. I'm the one that added you to the chat. I'm the one that was trying to help you out. Okay? But your dog face ass feel like somebody jealous of you. Ain't nobody jealous of your dog face ass. Come on now. That's you projecting. That's all that is. You feel some type of way, don't baby, don't worry about it. What's with the one, baby? This is the big old glasses that I got. If y'all listen, I got a link down below. Y'all hit the link. You can buy these glasses. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link. Get into it. If you want to get these glasses, come
Mary
holler
B.
at me. Come holler at me.
Petty.
What?
What twin say? Ooh, we Tay about to eat her ass up.
For real. So this is a thing that was suspected that I come in and now I create problems. How do I create? I don't create nothing like you. This is the thing. This motherfucker give herself so too much credit. She give herself too much credit. She feel as though that we have conjured up a whole thing behind her because of what she know. If you go look back on my lives, go look in February at my lives. I did a whole month of Black History. Now, I had to research all of that stuff. Some of that stuff I had knew, but I still had to research it because I had to regurgitate it to other people. And I wanted to make sure the information was correct. So this person feel like, oh, we take her information. I can go look at YouTube news too. Every time YouTube drops something, I can go look too if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my interest. I'm not interested in that, right? If I want to know something, you act like you the only motherfucker on this planet that know what you know. And I don't even know you know what you know. Because you still ain't got into my analytics regarding your business. Regarding your business, anybody that's in that losing ass team, have she really looked at y'all shit? Have she really looked at everything? Be real. Has she really gave you advice? Has she really pulled you aside and looked at everything? No. No, she hasn't. Because she didn't
Can
do it to
somebody
me.
get a neighborhood out of here, please? And thank you. I
She didn't
appreciate it.
do it. She didn't do it to me. She didn't do it to Word. And Word was there several. Now I can see me. because I had only been there 2 months, right? I had only been there 2 months. So, okay, I can see kind of, but I still can't see if I'm paying my money and you're paying a service, then why can't I get that service? Right? Why can't I get that service? But word has been there, what, 7 months, 6 months, and he ain't got no channel overview. That's your business. That's what you offer. You offer someone to look at their analytics, and they didn't get that.
Hmm. But she was looking at your lives with your lingerie though.
Right. Sitting there being jealous, mad, because ain't nobody going for your bull face ass. That's all that is. Pig face ass. That's all you mad. Because ain't nobody checking for your ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even went there. I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't even say
No,
the things that I'm saying. But you came
sis.
for me in that motherfucking live.
Right after that live she did, shit. Y'all lucky Tay being nice. Cause baby, that live she did was very disrespectful, bruh.
And
Highly
then,
disrespectful.
It wasn't
and
that
then,
disrespectful. Huh?
but the whole thing is she showed a display why people can't get together. Is insecurity. I mean,
It's
even the stuff that she was saying, like how you go, I don't like when people. I talk about personalities, so I don't know if people do it on purpose, but you go sit up here and say why and then explain, but not even your own behavior. You the one who created space. I didn't create space for you. You did that. You the one who assumed and didn't come and talk with no clarity, no communication. You did that again, not me. I tried to communicate with you. You decided to hit live and talk shit about me, somebody you're supposed to be cool with. It's people that I'm cool with that I'm no longer cool with. You don't see me making videos on them because I'm
right.
an adult. You know what? It didn't work out. You go your way, I go my way. Everything's fine. Is that not what I told y'all when she deleted me out the group? Okay, evidently she don't want to talk to me, so it's an issue. So don't say nothing. We gonna leave it alone. We gonna stay
Mhm.
busy. That
But she
was the
don't feel like
conversation.
that. She feel like, oh well, if we was working together, I gotta let everybody know. No, you don't.
And and
Why?
and what do I and what
What
do
do
I?
you why do you owe them that? Like when a
Especially if
company
they ain't
falls
asking.
out, a company just moves on.
Ain't nobody asking. Ain't nobody caring. They coming for the content. Ain't nobody say, "Hey, where Miss V at?" Ain't nobody say that. My bad. But ain't nobody say that. We was just doing business. Didn't nobody ask us that on the front end or the back end. Nobody asked me anyway. It is what it is. You have a wonderful life. We do our thing. But no, and she thought I didn't want to do. Yes, you did. You're doing all this for attention. You're doing all for attention. You know what? And you got it. I mean, you got your attention, but don't think we busy. We addressed this one time and we keep it moving because
And
this
I just
this
don't
thing.
understand. Give me a moment, guys. Cause
I don't know what people.
this is just so I don't know. This just don't make any sense. I just don't understand why people on YouTube and this just keeps happening. And
Mary B, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I didn't even know it was an issue until it was an issue. And even then, I said, look, we busy. We got things to do. You know, just leave it be. Maybe she'll feel better about the situation and come talk. But no, you want to make a video and then put it on private and then go back and fix everything that we said in the video because you wasn't dropping people link. You was only sharing the members. You want people to share you out to their crowd, but you sharing to members. Like how many members you got versus how many subs you got? How does
Cry it
that give
out,
them
Tay.
the
Cry it
traffic?
out. Right. We were getting shared to members only. Bro.
And I'm putting your hashtag on my videos, on my
Right.
shit. Your hashtag is
It
getting
was a
shown
one-sided
around through my
thing
videos.
anyways. It was so
Yeah, like come on, man.
one-sided.
And I was still cool with you. I was trying to help you. We were supposed to be helping one another. So if I gotta put your hashtag, if I gotta share you out, if I gotta do all that, then fine, I'll do it to help you. but I'm a snake and I'm doing it mine. You sharing me to your couple members. Half of the members you got came from me anyway. I ain't gonna say
Mm,
half, but you got a lot of members from me. A lot of my people came rocking with you off the strength of me. But you want to attack my character. That's what you was trying to do. You think you gonna climb up you gonna climb up off my back. That ain't about to happen, sweet. I'm gonna leave you
mm.
right where I found you at.
And then to just talk about how we went live. Like I went over her live. Like literally, you guys, I was not trying to go live as her. Like I no, no, let me explain. Let me explain, okay? Right? Y'all. Okay, now
Gary, Granny know all about it. Granny know all about it. It
okay,
came
hold
across
on.
the desk.
Let me get myself together. Okay, let me get myself together. Okay. Okay. So now regarding the lives, let's going live together and yada yada yada. She felt some type of way about us going live at the same time, like me premiering and her going live. And so she said something about it, which me, I didn't care too much about it. I never said anything because, to be honest, most of her crap, my audience and her audience are two different people. I'm just gonna be honest. Majority of them. You have a few over there that goes over there, but not a lot. So I wasn't too worried. But she asked me, hey, well, when do you do premieres? I told her Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. Right? Central Standard Time. Okay, so when I told her that time, did y'all see her go live after that?
Mm-mm.
No. Did you see her go live after my premiere?
No,
After we had the discussion?
Nah,
no.
not after. No,
Huh?
she didn't go after. What happened was times kept getting moved around, and I
She
even made
kept moving her
restrictions
No,
on.
she
time.
would go after my she would, I mean, she would go during my
Yeah,
premiere.
she would go
Yeah, during your
during.
premiere.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Times got moving around. It'd be like an hour before yours, and then sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 15. I
Right,
mean,
she would move it, right? And then it
yeah,
would be, and she would be live, or she would be going live. She would be live for like 2 hours going over my premiere, right?
Right.
I never said, did I ever come to y'all and be like, y'all, Miss B, she did it.
Never.
nah,
Never.
because I mean, it's replay value to your content, so why even care? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
That's
I
what I'm
never
saying.
went in on her when I could have said, yo, when we agreed and I told you the time, you still decided to go live over my
Right, Gary.
premieres.
Right, Gary. You was there. Right. She went during. She
Right.
overlapped
Mhm.
her all the time. Her live was scheduled for 1 p.m. and she would push it back, push it back, push it.
Push it
If
back
you
up
know
until
Tay
my
go live at 2 o'clock, you need to be off your live at 2 o'clock. Period. You kept running into Tay's live. Tay wasn't doing nothing to you.
thank
Tay
you.
been going
So
live at premiering at 2 for a while now.
forever.
Yes.
Forever. But it was still cool because she was premiering. I don't know. She was premiering probably around that time or during that time, but she would set it and then she would push it back up until my time. Now, this is where I own up to what, I'm going to own up to me, right? So yes, there were times that I did go live when she went live because why? Either I woke up late, I had all kind of stuff to do. Y'all, I got a family, I got stuff. And so I wasn't doing it maliciously to go live. That wasn't what I was doing. It just happened to be the same time. But was it as if you wanna be petty and say, did she go as many times as me and I went as many times as her? She went more times over my premiere than I went over her live. Would y'all agree with that, or am I
Yeah.
You
wrong?
went that I
I
actually
only went
came
like once or twice, right?
twice.
Like
It
Hmm.
was
twice or
twice.
three.
It
How
was
many
twice,
times?
and I can even tell you the reason why. It was because little man, was really out of school, and that's when you had
Hmm.
time.
Spring
Yep.
break.
Spring break.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when you had
Okay.
time. That was the only two times. Before
Hi,
that, you never did that.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. But she had done it several times. But I never went to her and said, yo,
Eight, 8 times, 8 times. I counted in the last couple months.
you
Mm.
joking. You counted 8 times. Well, she
I
went
got a
eight
habit of
times
counting
over
after
me.
five. After
And
five,
I
it's like,
never went to her and I never said, yo, you went over. I never, because I just feel like, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. Even though after I said to her, hey, I go at 2 p.m. I premiere at this time. I go at this time. I never came to y'all or said anything like, y'all see that? Y'all see what Miss B? No, I was still cool. I was coming to your chat. I was in there chatting. I was coming to your crime channel. I was doing all of that, still supporting you when I could have felt slighted because you did that.
Right.
and,
Thank
and
you,
even
Mary.
that, we supporting you on two different channels. So we got to stop what we doing to come on two different channels. I mean, an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time. It stopped a lot of progress and production of what I was doing personally. To support you, and I was fine with that because that was part of the that's part of me supporting you. I try
Right.
to be there. I
For somebody
neglected
that's
other
an
people who I
affiliate.
could have been supporting. Right. And that's the position you wanted. You said I didn't bring it to you. I did after I brought it to Tay because I already knew, man. I already knew how she was. So I was like, maybe if I show her I'm building something. This is the thing, right? People want to talk about professionalism and building stuff and all that. I got a track record of building things.
Thank
Even
you,
these girls,
Joshua.
they see how methodical I am and how I'm putting things together. I know what it takes. Not only do I know what it takes, I know how to interact with people. Those are skills I developed. If you want to be a leader, you have to develop the skills. You
Sir,
have
she
to.
gave you all of those skills.
No, she
That's
ain't
what
giving me nothing.
she
Right.
gave you.
Right. You
You
Look,
the
forgot.
skills that she
let's be
had,
real.
you took them and you ran with them
Mm-hmm.
and you built it in 2 months, but
You,
she can't do it for herself.
but let's
Huh?
be real. What she gave me. What she what this is what she gave me. When
How
YouTube
is that
came out,
so? Go ahead, word.
there's some things I don't know about YouTube best practices. I'll be honest. I don't know about that. So yeah, she gave me that. But far as doing stuff on my channel, what did she give me? I've been doing drops. I've been doing edits.
Sir, she gave you them leadership skills, sir. She gave you leadership. She gave you all them skills to start a group.
Man, if you know my story, trust me. I didn't led people, man. Look, I led people in
Huh?
my life.
That's what
I've
she
been
said.
leaders, I've been managers, I've been supervisors. I got my own my family has a
Sir,
nonprofit
you almost
organization
40, but them skills, she gave them to you just recently.
in a
Right.
couple months.
Life path 33. Leader.
Right,
Life path
right.
33.
For real.
And what about that too? Wasn't there something said about you need people birthdays?
Oh, yeah, about that.
Oop.
I never asked you for that. I never asked you for that. I could care less. This is how people feel like they think, right? This is how you know how people think. I'm trying to figure out who you are. I could care less who you are. I'm not worried about you, you know? And if you talk about me, I never asked you for the birthday because I knew you're a private person. You just wouldn't do anything like that. But with numerology, that's what numerology is. It's numbers. So it's regarding your date of birth. Okay? But if you a criminal, just say that. If you got something going on and you don't want nobody to know, just say that. You know
Oh
what I'm
man,
saying?
ain't
I
nobody
don't have
looking
no
at
problem
that.
giving nobody my date of birth. 6/24/85. Period. Because
Oh,
I
we
ain't
were
got shit
born
to
the
hide.
same
I
year.
don't care. Look me up. Try to figure out who I am. Because just because you can go by numerology and you can give characteristics to somebody, that doesn't mean that's them. Because you have a light side and you have a dark side duality. And I'm sure your ass is on the dark side of that motherfucking number, whatever number it is. Cause your ass insecure as hell. You insecure. That's for sure. Okay? Because you conjured up this whole motherfucking story about how we have did what we did to you.
Man,
And
let's
I'm
that's
be
still
not
honest.
what
trying
it
to
was.
find out
We
what we
never,
did.
we
What
never
Nah,
what
go
look,
ahead. I'm
exactly
sorry.
You
Yeah.
guys, think about this seriously, seriously. From that live she did today, what exactly did we do to her? Nothing. From
I
that
took
live
her
she
ideas.
did,
From that live she did,
you
she's
took her
saying, no,
ideas and did
no. She's
what?
saying we took her ideas and we ran with them. She gave
And
word
that's why her
skills,
numbers are big, and that's why
and
she
that's
ain't. That's
why
why
her
ain't nobody
numbers
stepping up
are shot.
because I took her ideas. Like what?
If
Even though
if
I'm the one, if I took your ideas and people coming to see me and I'm shouting you
Why
out and they
aren't you
decide not to
flourishing?
sub, maybe that's not me. Maybe that's you. They not subbing to you because of you, not because of me. I'm telling them to. I'm trying to coach people into. I done convince people to get your membership. Come on now,
right.
say it what it
That's
is.
why
You know what
it
it
doesn't
is.
make sense. How can I give you an idea? Or how can I give you skills that I already have myself that I could use to flourish on my own channel? I give it to you, you do it in 2 months. But I've been doing this for 2 years.
What YouTube best practices have I taught you?
Nothing. Now I'm gonna
What
be honest. Do we know anything of the YouTube practice or policies? No, we don't. But if I wanted to, could I look them up? Yeah, I can look them up just like you look them up. That's the thing with knowledge. If I want to know something, I go find it. That's with
and we
me. I go find it. If I want to know something, I can look it up.
and see
I will
this the
go to the.
thing.
I will take my ass to the library, which I love the library because I like the book in front of me. You get what I'm saying? I don't like this internet stuff. You can change stuff. I like a book in front of me. I'd rather read something. I can read to figure out what's going on. But this is how your mind thinks that I'd rather get close to somebody to figure out. No, I don't have to get close to you. I can take my ass to the library and read what I want to read. I can look up on my damn phone and figure out what I want to figure out. You're weird. You're
And
weird.
that
And you said in the statement, I don't know if people think I'm stupid, dumb, or crazy. All three. You're all three. All motherfucking three. Stupid, dumb, and crazy. That's what the fuck you is. Because you didn't came up with this whole fucking story in your head about how we didn't mess you up. We didn't win over you. And we didn't done this evil shit to you. So you're all three, ma'am. What's up,
and that
Josh?
that that's the thing too, man. It's like I actually research on a college level. I do research. When I look, I don't look stuff up. So, I mean, if I wanted to know anything, trust me, I got the skills. I literally have the skills to do so and do it at a high level. But I choose not to. I tried to outsource that to her. It's not my fault that people wasn't picking up what you was putting down. That's not my fault. I threw you the alley oop. You couldn't catch it. So how is that me messing up your numbers? How did you help me with my channel when I did a short blow up my channel? One short. Got 11 million off that one short. Got 32,000, 31,000 subscribers off that one short. And you told me I did that short wrong. Remember, I did it wrong. I erased 2 million views of shorts because you told me it was wrong. So again, what did you do? You put me in a challenge. I was going live every day since I've been on here. I didn't do the short challenge until after it was over. I seen Lisa blow up off a short, and I'm like, damn, it works. And I'm being honest. The only reason I did that is I seen Lisa's results. I didn't do it because you convinced me to do it. I'm like, I ain't doing shorts. I'm gonna skip this challenge. But then I seen Lisa, and I said, nope, I'm gonna do this challenge. So shout out to Lisa J for that.
Shout out to Lisa. Okay. What she said, I learned from Tay. I'm over here learning life partner. Ah, I think I think she's a five, Gary. She's a five. Cause when I added it up, she's a five. But calculate it up, recalculate it up, Gary. But let her tell it. I'm over here trying to figure out who people are so I can just no, that's you thinking a certain way. We all have set up and gave each other a date of birth. Huh, word? Are we sitting up here like trying to think
Don't
negative about each other?
Man, I got you. You got my date of birth on the. I gave it to you on the a thumbnail, didn't I?
Yeah,
I
on the
ain't got nothing to
thumbnail, and
hide.
you said, I said, you sure you want me to use it? It's okay. You said, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to hide. Go ahead and put it up.
I done did life insurance and real estate. I have my faces on billboards. I have nothing to hide. I'm a public figure. My LLC is connected to me. So no, you can look me up through the LLC. I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I don't have a criminal record. That I do things in my past I'm not proud of, yeah. But I learned from them, so I'm not embarrassed. I ain't scared. What you gonna do? Dox me? What you gonna dox? I got nothing to hide.
That's what I'm saying. When people don't have nothing to hide, they don't care. But okay, we respect you. But I never double back. I never triple back and ask you. First of all, I never asked you if it. And I just want to. If I'm correct, word, did I ask her
No,
or
I'm gonna
was
tell
it
you
you?
what. No, this was what happened. I said Tay do numbers. I said she needs your birthday to do your life path, and she was like, "Well, I'm not really into all that," and I left it alone.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
But
okay.
you never asked. I just told her what it takes to get the life path
Right,
number,
but she
and it
act
takes
like
your
people
birthday.
triple ask and double ask her.
No, ain't
What?
nobody. No,
You
I said that
tripping?
one time. I said it one time. I asked one time. That's what I'm saying. Like paranoia, insecurity, that shit that will eat you alive. And this is what we talk about on my channel. And the subliminal thing, right? I want you to address that too. Let me say my piece on it real quick. Like I said, everybody who been rocking with me, they know what my content is. I'm talking about personality and behavior. I'm talking about self-improvement. So to say I was sitting there or we was throwing subliminals because I've been doing these shows. So if you open a psychology book and you see something that you resonate with, was that book written because of you? That's what I'm saying. Paranoia is a motherfucker. And if you felt that way as an adult, you should have just came and asked me. You asked me anything else. And this is the thing. How come it's okay for you to give constructive criticism, but when somebody give you the same thing, and not even criticism, a suggestion. I suggest this stuff. Now as I'm giving you ultimatum, I'm coming
Right,
at you.
weird.
I'm telling you from a business standpoint, I do business, right? If I when I was selling life insurance, one of the things they told me when I first started off, don't let the people know you starting off because if you make a mistake, they won't know. Don't tell people that you if I'm on YouTube trying to get my YouTube channel started and I come to a YouTube support channel and I hear the person who I'm supposed to be coming to learn YouTube say I'm still learning, I'm gonna go find somebody
They
else who already
gone.
knows.
They is not gonna want to deal with you because you still
Why would I
learning.
come here when I can go to somebody who already know the information? That's the only reason I suggested that. But I can't even suggest that. I'm trying to help you. I heard you say it 7 times in one live. I'm like, nah. I had somebody I said I'm not gonna say their name because they cool and they still rock over there. But they was like, bro, I thought they knew what they was doing. She
Because yeah,
said
you
she
think
just
they
now
know what they
learning.
doing
She said she
because you
learning with
signed
us.
up.
So
You think they know what they doing because you sign up for their membership, and then they say they get you into their membership to say I do this, I do that, I do this, and when you get in there, you get none of that, right?
show me what you did. That this is what I'm saying. When
What
I
do you
say
do?
like Tay, even now, when I told you I'm building something, did I not have a full detail and plan of what I was building? I even told you I got more shit than this, but we gonna implement it slow. And since you've been rocking with me, have I been doing that? Have you been seeing things unfold
Yes, but let her tell it. She gave you all the skills.
like this? And that video, that mind, body, soul. I didn't like. What did she say about that? Oh, Anton not up here, but like that whole concept, that was back. I had that back in June. That's where the whole solution seekers came. I was trying to put two other people together to represent the body and the soul, and I was going to represent the mind. It didn't work out. I started off calling solution seekers. If you look at the 9%, what is the 9%? What did I tell y'all? The 9% is only 9% of the people seek
Right, Liz? We fuck with
solutions.
you.
Oh, yeah, all
Mhm.
day, every day.
We fuck with Liz, yup, and Mary B, and Commander, and Gary. We rock with y'all. A lot of y'all, we rock with y'all. If I didn't mention you, we rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. If y'all support her, that's fine. We not mad because when it come down to it, we wasn't trying to put none of this shit out. We was trying to move quietly from all of this where nobody had to feel any type of way or anybody had to choose sides.
Because I know how that shit feel, and I wasn't trying to do that to everybody else. You know, I'm not
Right.
trying to split the room and that. And I mentioned that, like, we not gonna do that. But I can't help what other people do. And you came and tried,
Right.
and you know what she knew what she was doing. I had to hold you accountable. I had to call you out. You lady, you can't call me out. You boxing with a giant. You think you know what I am. You think you know who I am, but you really don't. And when you find out, you gonna feel fucked up for fucking this relationship up. That's how you gonna feel.
Yeah.
That's
She
something
gonna look
you gotta
really
deal with.
sad, bro.
Really stupid.
You look
I ain't
crazy.
did
You
nothing
gonna
but
look
try to show love to
dumb.
you.
You're gonna
The
look
resources I
dumb.
got, the things I could have did for you, the doors I could have opened up, you gonna feel stupid. You because you did this.
And it's the thing where do you feel like anybody that would slice somebody get up here on the panel and say I didn't do that, or would somebody just really go on their way? The way
I
we
think
sitting up here doing these lives and stuff,
well, this what I'm saying. It's people on here that we don't rock with. It's people on here that I'm cool with that you ain't cool with. Ain't no
but I ain't
problem
never done
between
a
us.
live about them, and I
You
ain't
ain't
got
never did a
to.
live. You ain't never threw a shot.
No,
You
I go on my
when
merry
you
way.
that's adult shit, man. That's how you know when you own business and you got shit to do. But when
And
you
you got
have
an
nothing,
LLC, and you keep doing. You ain't got to do that every time you fall out with 4 or 5. I don't know which one is it at this
but see
point now. But
that's
you
the
never
whole
want to look at
thing.
yourself and hold accountability.
But see, that's the whole thing. This was all opportunity. It is what it is. I mean,
Opportunity for what? So we can cause
because
confusion and you can get views. Is that what it is?
yep, yep.
Ah man, this is
It's sympathy.
crazy.
It's sympathy. She complained about another content creator doing the same thing. She said this person
Thanks,
disappeared for a
Josh.
week. This is the funny thing, right? She even said this person disappeared for a time, then came back whining, and everybody rallied around her and supported her. That's what she's looking for. You chose the wrong villain, though. At least that person had, as you said, a conjured up email. You actually coming at a person who people can view and see and talk to. That's the difference.
This the thing where, and I want to talk to you about. I talked about this in the beginning, right? But I want to go back to that about my situation or what happened. Where was around, right, when this happened, and like I said, I what's the word when manipulated or what'd you say, slighted or what's the correct term you think for that?
When you came to me, like
Well, like
for
what
the group,
happened with me last year with the people
oh
that
yeah,
I was
that
close
was
to.
it was manipulation, it was backstabbing. Um,
Right. So I was with a group of people that was like backstabbing, right? And at this time when it happened, I didn't know if it was word too because I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at word sideways too. Okay? When it happened to me. And this is the thing, I know how that shit feel. I know how it feel to sit up here on a platform and think you and someone are cool, and the minute something bad happens or something happens, everything goes south, right? That literally happened to me, y'all. Like it I think it's almost been a year now that it happened to me. So this is the thing. I'm not set up like that, you guys. I know there's people on this platform that do shit like that. But me personally, I'm not set up. I don't get in my mind, right? I got kids, right? I got a family. I got shit to worry about. I don't sit up and in my mind think, you know what? Let me be friends with this person. Let me get the knowledge that they
right.
have. And, right? Ain't that shit weird?
That shit weird, man.
It's
Like
weird, bro.
let's take
I
this
don't
person
do that.
down. What the fuck is that gonna do for me taking somebody down? Well, if that's the case, why am I not? I'm talking about personality and behavior. If I wanted to do that, I could be talking about big people, big content creators. The fuck shit they doing on here? I don't.
Right,
I don't
right,
care.
word. The knowledge that you know psychology front and back, you know religion front and back. All the knowledge that you know, couldn't you easily just take your ass to the library and know the things that she know?
I don't even have to go to the library. Most of the stuff she says is on vidIQ.
Mm.
I just
So
watch
you
the
can get
video.
on vidIQ and look at it.
Yeah, they give you updates. All you gotta do is get the $10 little membership. They give you updates. So I mean, all that stuff is right there. Or like you said, I can like my sister, even my sister, right? She just took a a social media analytics class.
Your
If I
sister
wanted,
knows analytics front and back. Why
she
would
a
we
PhD.
sit up and try to come against you when all we gotta do is ask a sister?
And think about this. Think about this. Have I ever even offered my sister services to y'all?
No, you ain't never said, hey, get my sister to look at your channel. You ain't never said it. No.
My
The only
sister
thing
did
you
that because
said
she
was,
wanted to do
my
it.
sister looked at my analytics. And you called her and told her about my sister looked at my analytics and she said, da 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 da. Da. And she said, yeah, I agree with her.
And
I
I
agree
gave
with
her the
her.
information so she can look at it that way, from that perspective.
But
I,
did she ever tell you the entire month that you spent your money for that membership? Did she ever tell you that stuff?
no, not the way my sister put it down. And you know, my sister got a PhD in psychology and education. That's what she do. She
Let
do
me tell you
analytics for a
something.
living.
You spent your money, this business, a membership. Do you feel like you got the things that you should have with this money, with this membership?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even spend it for that. I gave it to her
No,
for
but it ain't
support.
that. But when you do this, even though you didn't spend it, you were spending it because you support. But when you spend a certain amount of money, a business offers. Did you
I feel
get
like
what they
I,
offered?
I paid my money to use her hashtag. That's how I feel.
You pay her money to build her business. And like she said, you were supposed to bring people to her. And since you didn't bring people to her, now her business is dying. Make it make
Uh,
sense. That shit don't even make sense. What it is you trying to use somebody for your business to bring. Why you can't build your own thing? You the big CEO and I'm the leader of the losing team. I'm the leader of the losing team. What is why is the losing team losing? Huh? Why when
and
I go
see,
back, your views are still your chat like why?
and I say this respectfully. Everybody on that team ain't losing, but they ain't losing because of what they doing, with the work they putting in. I mean, you give people challenges to do, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, but that's not the challenges ain't gonna help the content. That's just them going on and posting more. But what are they posting? Are they posting something? I talk about the psychology. How can we get people to watch? How can we get people to stay and watch? I can look at other people channels and do that better than I can look at my own. But I don't even do that. But when people working with me and we building a brand, hell yeah, I'm gonna share my ideas with them. Hey, did you try this? Hey, what about this? What about that? But guess what? That's still me, not me. I'm not taking credit for nothing Tay did, because Tay still had to do it. So what if I gave a suggestion? She did that. She gave me flowers for that. I never, Tay, have I ever said anything that I did for you? Hey, Tay, guess what I did for your channel? I did this for you. Did I ever say that because I suggested something to you?
No.
That shit weird. Like you suggested me to do shorts and I popped off on one, so now you're the reason I got 33K. No, lady, that didn't happen like that. You told me the way I did the short was wrong and erase them, and I did, and I lost 2 million views behind that. And then a month later, you read that I did it the right way. You couldn't even tell me, and like I said, you don't know everything. I don't expect you to, but you were so adamant. This is why. And I had a bigger content creator like, bro, it's your drops. That's why you get demonetized. You gotta go in and edit all them drops out. So I started deleting them. Like I'm gonna just delete all this content and do it over. So I know why I didn't get remonetized. But don't worry, that's coming next.
Yeah. So How is he supposed to work somebody else's? This is my thing. It's like how you got a business, but you blaming it on other people. Make it make sense. Like you literally, I like that's for example. I got Tay Eats, and I affiliate myself with another channel, and me and this channel don't work out. I blame the reason why my channel didn't work out because I was with this person. No, it's you. That's what it is. It's you. How when you speak certain things or you say certain things, how they work for other people, but it don't work for you and your losing ass business. How it don't work for your losing ass business. That's what I don't understand. How can other people flourish with it, but for you, people take your shit and flourish with it within 2 months, but for you, it take you 2 years and you still ain't there.
Hey, my wife cracking up. She said them some dope glasses.
Thank you, thank you. What it is you just mad. And then you sit up and try to say, like, oh, like, this is what I hate. Me and Word have been cool for like a year now, right? And this is the issue that we have been having for years. People feel as though me and Word, like, we got this little thing going on. Y'all are fucking weird to think Word has never came on to me, ever. And I've been on the phone with him, several times. Never had anything, never said anything inappropriate. It's refreshing to deal with somebody, a man, and they don't do anything. They don't come on to you and say anything inappropriate, right? I talk to his wife. His wife be all in the background. I hear her all the time on the phone. Like he say, he not in the damn restroom. Like, yeah, hello, you guys, and what's going? No, bruh, no. She literally sitting there. Hey! She literally sitting there,
I got you.
yelling
Say
at the
hi.
kids. You know how we do, but
Hey. You hear her say hi? She right here, y'all.
hey, girl.
She
But
say, "Hey, girl." Hey. Yeah.
she's in the background, y'all, all the time. It's like, y'all, people get in their mind and feel like, oh, Tay and Word got something going on. No, we don't. We don't. Y'all relax. But that's what y'all think in y'all mind. That's what people get in their mind. Is that, a man and a woman, they gotta have something going on. No, we literally are building when we on the phone. We talking and building. Straight up.
And that's
And
what's funny? What you just said, how I never came on to you, that was mentioned by her before. Like, oh, that's refreshing. And I'm like, that's me though. I'm
she
not gonna just jump
exactly,
on
she
wife.
said that over the phone. She said it's refreshing to deal with a man who don't come on to nobody. And then she goes in her live and then want to try to make it seem like we got something going on or something. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? When you even said over the phone on the back end, it's refreshing to deal with somebody who not trying to talk to me.
I mean, that just shows like her intent was to. She was trying to. She said it. She was trying to shit on me. She was
Right.
literally
And then
trying to
she want
shit
to
on me.
say, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. She was literally trying to shit on me, trying to make me look bad. Like I ain't never
Right.
did that to you, lady.
And then
I
want to
wasn't
try
even
to
trying to
say
do that.
how I'm fake. You fake right there because that's fake as fuck. You set up over the phone and you said it's refreshing how Word don't try to talk to nobody. But then when you get over there on your channel and you go live, you sit up and you say, oh, well, yeah, she wants all the attention and he's giving it to her. And y'all, you fake. You fake. Because I welcome you in. I created the chat for you to come in. I'm gonna be honest. Word was if I'm not mistaken, if you step in, Word, he was over it. He didn't really want to add you to the chat because he was like you was affiliate. It didn't make no sense to really add you, but I added you.
It wasn't on purpose. I mean, if we doing 9% business and you're not part of the nine, why? That's how I was thinking. Like, why add you?
Why
Why?
add you? But I added you. But I'm the one that's supposed to be jealous, right? I'm jealous of you. I wanted to take all the shine from you. I mean, I wanted to take all the shine from you and bring it to me. If that's the case, I
Oh,
wouldn't have never created. I created the group. Word didn't create it, and I'm the one that kind of pushed for it. I'm the one that was like, well, we can all talk to Miss B and we can, talk. Da, 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 da. I'm the one that decided that. So for you to sit up and say I'm jealous, never. If that's the case, why am I working with anti? Anti is a woman, huh? Intrinsic, we got intrinsic in the group. Intrinsic is a woman. And I even added someone else to the group, Santina Love. She's a woman. So if I was jealous, why would I add Santina? And why would I say it's okay for intrinsic to come? Because when we all in this 9%, we all agree. We all agree if somebody can
hmm
come in or not. It's just not like one person. So I agreed and said, yeah, I want intrinsic to come in. Yeah. And when I decided for Santina to come in, what did I tell y'all?
you wanted her to come in, and think about this too, Tay. If you was jealous, right? Why would you bring another mukbanger in? Why would you
And that's
bring
another thing, right? Yeah,
And why would you bring even intrinsic now? Intrinsic, she's spitting. I mean, she got some hot fire with a soul. So if you don't feel intimidated by, they both individually talk about similar things that you do.
right.
But we ain't.
Intrinsic, oh, she got some mouth on her. Intrinsic is fire, bruh. Intrinsic, if y'all don't know intrinsic yet, intrinsic is fire. She got some heat. And when I heard her, I said, okay, little word. I wasn't even jealous. I wasn't nothing. I said, oh yeah, I want her a part of the nine. That's exactly what I said. Now, here we go. We got, yeah, Commander. We got her name is Santina. I think if you go look on Word Community tab, he tagged her. And I think she's on my community tab, but you might have to scroll a little bit. But yeah, she's over there on Word. He invited her to the group, and she's a mukbanger. She do what I do. So now I wish she was on this live because everything that I'm doing, I suggested to her. So if I was jealous of her, I wouldn't say, hey, do this, hey, do that. Nothing. We got another mukbanger in the nine. But I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Yeah. Okay.
And see,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. It is a
That's you
lot.
projecting.
They,
You jealous of me. That's what it is. Uh-huh. Let's be real. My bad. Go ahead, word. Bye, Joshua. Thanks for coming in. We about to get out for here in a little bit anyway.
I mean, even that projection. It was said that when she came around, other women disappeared, and that's funny that that happened when you came around. She was basically. I ain't gonna do it, but yeah, everything speaks for itself. A lot of the thing when people tell you stuff, even when I tell you stuff, I'm telling you how my brain process things, right? I always say that when people tell you something, they're telling you how they think, how they put things together, how they take A, B, and C and put it together and articulate it. So when people telling you what other people or what other people did or how other people treated, they're telling you their perspective. That's what I was explaining. So you telling me how you associate things. So when you say I butter people up and then I pull away, I explain why I do that. And it's not buttering people up. I see the best in people. You can ask Tay. It's times Tay like, nah, 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 nah. That person ain't like that. I'm like, just give them a chance. She like, no. She'll tell you that. That's my conscience. Hey, it's like my Jimmy the Cricket because I will blindly see the good things in people and avoid the bad things. I do that. So I need somebody around me who can compliment me and say, "Hey, no, you tripping." And that's what we do for one another. We compliment one another. What we building ain't no YouTube support. It's bigger than that. But you if that makes you feel better, instead of you fixing your own problems and making your channel pop, if it make you feel better like we did something and that's not why your channel pop, you go find another person to say, guess what? It's their fault that my channel ain't popping. Instead of correcting the problem, it's you.
Right. Don't you ever come for me, Porky the Pig, ever. Okay? Okay? So leave that alone. Sitting up there talking about people jealous of you. Ain't nobody jealous of you, sweetie. Ain't nobody mad. I don't want the attention on me. Okay? That's what you think. Man, don't get out of here. Get out of here. I ain't even gonna go hard because it's like this. Let me explain something to y'all. This shit is it's weird that people are and I hate to say that people are crazy and put mental things out there, but it's sad that people are crazy and they conjure stories up in their mind and they make it believe exactly that they think that the story in their mind is true, right? When they never go to the person or ask the person, hey, is it this, is it that? And you say, how am I fake? You fake because you could have came and asked the person. That's how you fake. You get up here and you say what you say. You act like you a leader. You act like you big CEO. When all you had to do on the back end is say, are y'all throwing subliminals? What is it? What's going on?
And this is what I'm saying. I'm supposed to stop doing the content that I've been doing because you feel insecure about yourself. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to talk about my content because you feel some type of way. Well,
Right.
this is not the channel for you. Because I tell people, look, when I say stuff, it might resonate with you in a good way or a bad way, but I'm talking about behavior.
Oh, and
Uh,
Gary, don't say I'm the president or I'm the leader because that was the issue too. And then they start calling her the leader. Ain't nobody, bruh. I didn't even ask for that. I don't even know how that even came
we
about.
was joking around, man.
Literally fucking joking, bruh.
We was joking around. Ain't no leaders. Look, we all
Ain't
leaders
no
in the
leader.
room.
We all a leader in the group.
We all leaders, and that's the thing too. Have I ever told y'all to stop doing what you? Hey, when you was like, I don't know if I should put the 9% behind my name. Didn't I say don't do that because Tay East is already a brand before the nine?
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, well, I don't know because I had already built my channel at that point. I had a lot of, I had a good following. So I was just kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do the 9%. I said that. I said, I don't know, but I said, I might do it, you know?
Mm. The 9% is going to add to Tay East. The 9% is going to add to. And I didn't even ask Anti to do it. She did it. I didn't ask Intrinsic. I did it because I came up with the concept and I said I'm gonna push it. I'm not branded yet. That's why I did it. I didn't ask anyone else to do it. I never told them to stop doing what they was doing. I never said the nine over what you doing. I said the nine is gonna add to what you doing. Whatever you doing, bring it to the nine. We gonna add to it. We gonna build with one another. This is
Well,
a tribe.
obviously the skill, the things that you have learned, you didn't learn from her and you done took them and ran with it and built the nine.
But
Okay? Every skill you didn't took.
the effective communication skills that I developed over the years, the the emotional intelligence that I teach, I gained all this. This is how I function highly in a leadership role. If you go look up what it takes to be a leader, everything I've been talking about, you will see it. How did I learn it? Because I studied it. When I was in the hospital, before they was giving me a supervisor position, they made me read a book. The book is called the Overnight Leader, developing the Overnight Leader, I believe. But it was like four. After I read that, I read four more leadership books.
I mean, to me, she's crazy because you have came up with a story in your mind and it's not confirmed. You don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? You came up with something in your mind and you made it a reality.
And
To
this,
me,
this
that's
is
crazy. To
and this the
me,
thing, and this is why it's insulting to me, because I am a very highly educated person. I don't brag and I don't boast, but I'm very educated. I come from a very educated family. And when you say
obviously you're
power,
very educated, but obviously you need to go to her for your for YouTube because you stole all of this
and
stuff.
I don't come on this site flexing on nobody or nothing. No, we build. And that's my problem too, because people think they're at the level that I'm at because I'm interacting with them, but I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm being honest with you. I'm not. I would have never came on here and even did the social media stuff if I didn't have my situation. I didn't have time. I was busy building. I had 7 people under me for insurance, and I started 6 months, and they gave me a team. You know why? Because I'm effective and I'm efficient and I'm very productive in
It
everything I
it's
do.
it's sad, bro, that we was a team, and all of this time when we was doing lives, the person thought that we was talking about them.
And I wasn't.
And
That's
we
the thing.
wasn't. That's the crack. That's the thing. Like, I am so direct. If everybody know, I'm direct. As I'm very direct. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the energy. Y'all see how I am. Like, you see everything. Why would I send subliminals when I can just tell you like I told you over the phone? Didn't the last conversation I told her?
Hmm. But
So
this is,
why so why do I need to send subliminals over a live when I told you direct over the phone?
and that's the thing too.
Why aren't we in the winning team? I said that direct. I didn't send no subliminals. Huh? What do you mean? You making shit up. You weird, bruh. You
But
think
see,
somebody is checking for you or somebody wants to know your knowledge when that ain't what it is. Just because your past situations have been like that, and I'm questioning your past. Because now I'm
I am
thinking,
too.
were they really doing that to you? I don't know. I now I'm thinking twice about it because you said 4 times. Oh, I don't even know if it's five. If it's four, it's five. I'm questioning all four or five now because now I'm starting to believe, was it them or was it you?
I mean, at the full times, I mean, you got to look at yourself in the mirror. When something happened, that's what I did. That's how I grasped the concept of accountability. Same things kept happening
She
in my
don't
life.
want it's other
It can't
people.
be.
It's other
It,
people. So I gotta start making rules around my business because it's other people. It's not me. But I have to start doing putting rules down.
when something happened to me 2 times now, then I check myself. Okay, what am I doing? Where am I? Am I putting myself around the wrong people? Am I opening myself up? And it's me. I can't stop being me, so I have to make sure the people around me are appreciative of what I do. Because I'm not gonna stop being me. I'm not gonna stop helping people. I'm not gonna stop teaching people. I'm not gonna stop. And like I said, even coming on here trying to shit on my character, I ain't did nothing to you, lady. Even the live I did, even the first two, both live, I didn't come at your character. I came at your actions, what you said about me. I rebuttal. I could have easily, but I wouldn't even enjoy that. If you was some random person, I probably would have. But I actually like you. That's the thing. And you talk about I'm fake. If I say something first, what did she say? You called me genuine. You said I'm a light. Now, if you say something opposite, then that shows you fake. Did you not just do that to me? Have you not been big upping me to everybody, and then
That's what
turn
I'm
around
saying.
and
She
say that
keeps saying,
foul shit to
you
me?
big up me, you did this, you did the same thing. So what does it make a difference? It's the fact of when people first meet you, yeah, they're gonna give you that like, yeah, and then you start showing yourself a different way. Of course, people are gonna pull back or they're gonna act like this or act like that. Like so, like I just didn't understand. Like that shit was weird to me when she was saying it.
That
Like
was conditioning. She was trying to condition, man. I ain't saying she did it intentionally. She probably did it subconsciously, but that's what it is. That's called conditioning. You tried to create an environment where I wouldn't say nothing. Because if I say something negative against you, then that means it's fake because you said it. Because you said I was saying nice things about you. Now, if I say, but you just did that.
that's what that
But you
is.
just did. That's what you just did. You see how the projection works? You just said you been, oh, word is amazing, word is this, word is that, and then you come on live and shit on me, and then you tell me if I say something negative about you, then I'm fake. So are you fake? Is the question because you just did exactly what you told me I shouldn't do.
Mm.
Like, don't play with me. If I wanted, man, if I wanted to go in, I could, but I'm not because it's not even worth it.
After this,
I,
I'm done talking about it. I'm over it. This is that.
even if she responded to that, like I said, I'm not. I don't care how anybody takes it. You're a peasant boxing with a god. You can't reach me, lady. I gave you grace and I put you in my presence. I tried to help you. That's what I did because I'm a kind, good-hearted person. I do this in real life. People don't fuck over me. I don't give them opportunities to. But on this internet, you try to be cool. I would not deal with you in real life. It'll take you a year to even get in my presence.
Mm.
You think you know who you're dealing with, and you don't. You have no idea who I am. You didn't even get to try to understand. You just know what you see on YouTube. It's much more to it, lady. Much more to me. You can hear my real people, my mother, my father, come on here and spit about me. I bring other people on here. I don't have a problem because I'm not hiding. I can't hide. I'm too fucking great to hide. I will shine and it will be bright. And you can't dim me. No matter how you try to shit on me, you can try. You just shitting on yourself. You making yourself look silly. I'm trying to save you from you. You attacking me, you hurting yourself. I told you it's quicksand. You want to know what the quicksand is around me, takers? I say that all the time, right? I
What
say it
is
to
it?
somebody. The quicksand is me being me. My actions are always going to speak louder than anyone's word.
Right.
So when you say something, now you got to prove it. And how you going to prove it? Through my actions. It's not consistent. It's not adding up. So what you do now is you create stories and falsehoods. And some people may listen and believe it. But when they go back and look for themselves, they go be like, I don't see this.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
the
that's
quicksand.
the thing. Look at somebody's character. That's all you gotta do. Continue to watch me. Continue to look at my character now, regarding me. Right? Yeah, am I spiritual? Yeah, I'm spiritual. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect at all. Right? But this is the thing about me. Am I just a rude person? Like when no, I'm not rude. I'm very inviting. I don't have an attitude with people. Now, if you come for me or you do anything, then yes, I can get rude. Uh-huh. I can get angry. But where have you just ever just seen me snap off on people? Just for no fucking reason. Like, I'm just rude.
And see, Tay, that's the thing too. People see you snapping on somebody, and the first thing they say is, "Oh, she's snapping on somebody." They never ask the question why.
Ask why.
There's a stimulant involved.
Right.
Just because she don't submit to people and lay down when people attacking her and cry and do all that shit, she fight back. She's a warrior. If you attack somebody and they don't defend themselves, then what? They become prey.
Right. Like you not gonna say you're not gonna do anything. Like you're not gonna say anything to me and I'm not gonna say anything back. Period. But do I go around just snapping on people, being angry, and I'm on somebody's panel and I don't say nothing? If I'm on somebody's panel and I don't speak, you got to remember this is StreamYard, right? And when you get on somebody else's panel, you got to click the little box for the comments to pop up. I'm not always looking at that box.
And Tay, I want to point something else out because you said something at the beginning of the live. You was telling your story about what happened to you a year ago, how people stabbed you in the back and did all this stuff, right?
Right?
You ain't never make a video about them. And those
No.
people who actually did stuff to you in real life, this stuff is happening on YouTube. So why you make a video? Because they made a video about you.
Right.
And see, that's what I'm saying. So even this wouldn't have happened if she didn't make that video. That's the whole
No.
point I'm trying to make. Even when people did stuff to you in real life, you didn't bring it to
I didn't
YouTube
bring it to
trying to
you too
cause
when
division and get people to choose. That's what all this is. Like she talking about when we came into a chat last night, we intimidated her. Because I said hi to the host. This person supported me,
that's
supported the
it's
nine.
all it
We
is
cool with this
projecting.
person.
That's how
That's
you
all it
feel.
is.
All you
You
doing is
feel
just telling on
intimidated by me.
yourself.
Why you feel intimidated by me? I never said nothing intimidating. I never said I was gonna do
Did you
anything
say
to you.
anything intimidating?
No, I didn't
So
say
how
nothing
can you
to
just
you.
come out your mind and say, "Oh, I'm intimidated"? They trying to intimidate me. Ain't nobody saying anything. That's you assuming.
Man, look, now,
Chill.
man, go back and watch that live. All this shit was to try to make me look bad and make her look good. It was all for sympathy. They intimidated me. They did this. They ain't nobody did nothing to you. You did it to yourself. Flat and simple. It's called self-mutilation. People do it all the time. People
And
sabotage
literally,
themselves all the
and
time.
this is the thing that I told Word. I said, "Shit." I remember when I was like her at one point. I
Hmm.
thought I was paranoid because yeah, when you slide it on this YouTube, now you looking at everybody crazy. You like, hold on, who
And what
is who? Who is
and then
huh?
did I not tell you it just take you to get with the right people?
Yeah, because when you did come to me about the 9%, I was just kind of like, oh man, I just got out of
Hmm.
some BS. I was like, I'm not trying to deal with none of that stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had been hurted on here. So I know how it feels. I wouldn't turn around and do that to somebody. I just wouldn't. I mean, I know some people hurt people. So some people, they get affected and then they turn around, they do it to others. But I don't have time for that. I'm grown, grown, real grown. And I'm not into stuff like that, you guys. I'm not into, oh, you know what? This person knows so much. Let me get next to them and let me know all the information and let me create a problem and then let me do my own. No, if I want to create a group or I want to do something, I'll do it without
Yeah.
without getting next to you
I'm trying to think like what
because
was
I'm a
I like a
leader.
fucking what was I a slave or something? Like I'm not supposed to be great because I joined your membership. Like I'm still not quite understanding what she expected, and that's my fault because I didn't get a clarity. I thought I just joined her membership. I was just trying to support her. I was trying to help her out because I start creeping up to her number, and I just started. I start creeping up before I blew up past her. I start creeping up to her number. There's a couple
I
people
was
that passed
already
her.
past their number, so.
There's a couple people that passed her up.
But this is the
So that
thing. You got all of these other channels where you got 40,000, 50,000. Why you ain't getting them to help you out on all these other channels? Don't wouldn't you if you got other platforms, wouldn't you share them out to yo that way you can get people? Huh?
if these loyal followers over here, why don't y'all come over here, show me some love? I mean, that
Right?
makes sense.
Wouldn't it make sense?
That makes sense. I mean, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you share
I
your
can't.
channel out to the people that you got 40,000 and say, hey, if y'all on YouTube, y'all come holler at me. Huh? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm just trying to make it make sense, right?
I'm
I
trying to make it
mean,
make sense either. Because I know if I got a platform on Facebook with 40,000 people, baby, I know within them 40,000 people, it's at least 1,000 that be on YouTube that got channels, right?
hmm.
And want their channel to grow. Every year, the new year, people are always starting a new channel.
But see, that's all for crime. That's not for. That's for crime. That's for crime. Like I was saying, like if you YouTube support, you need to do YouTube support and stop trying to put on shows. You're trying to put on shows. I mean, to me, business. Again, you talk about you're a business person. How does that make business sense? You have a YouTube support channel, but you're putting on shows. You you're not even organized. Let me get this. Let me get that. Like that's bad
Hold
business.
on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You ain't never got your stuff together. Don't nobody want to sit and wait and figure out what information you got. You ain't never prepared, like Word said, ever. Don't we
So
say people want?
if I'm
Go
coming to
ahead.
get YouTube support, I mean, I should be able to ask the question in the chat. That's all I suggested to you. And you took that as a slight. I'm trying to give you pointers. I gave them pointers. They give me pointers all the time. Why you think? Look, you
What
know
he's
when it's
trying to
really
say
fun.
is that if I'm just a new person that's coming in your chat and saying, "Hey, how do you do this?" and you say hit the replay, most likely that person is not gonna hit the replay and they gone. That's all he was doing was helping you out. Tell me, I was at the end of my live. No, you wouldn't, because you had
No,
went
you
on.
wasn't.
You had
About
just
45
really
minutes.
started the live, huh?
Hmm. She went on for another about 45 minutes after
Yeah,
I asked her.
45 minutes or an
Cause I
hour.
did
Talking
that.
about, I might have been at the end of my life. No, you wasn't. You wasn't at the
And
end of
think
your life. You just didn't want to go back. If you want to be honest, it's cool. But all he was doing was trying to give you a pointer on your business to say that, look, listen, if you got a business and you call yourself YouTube support, right? And say like somebody new coming in and they hear her talking about something, hey, do this, do that, right? And then you say, well, hit the replay. Just think about that as a business, and a customer comes in and say, hey, hit the replay. Or say you walk into a store and a customer say, oh, give me, I'm busy right now. I'll get with you or something, and you walk away and you never get with that customer. What are you gonna do?
and
Walk out?
I tried to break that down because that's the first time I experienced it, but I've seen it happen a couple times. And then if you doing a live about YouTube support, you and people in the chat asking you stuff, right? And you're not answering. You're not in the chat half of the time. You don't even see what the chat. You got to catch up to the chat because you too busy trying to run a show. You too busy trying to produce a show,
Trying
but
to
you're
run a show
YouTube
like you was
support.
running a show with music and all of that.
Right, on a YouTube support. Make that make sense. You should, man. I don't know. That's why I asked her what is the channel. This shit, and then that's what I'm saying. So you can ask me questions and critique it, or what is y'all doing? Because y'all talking about sex and y'all talk. And see, look, a lot of that stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm
and that's
starting to
another
feel some type
thing.
of way.
Oh,
Look,
bring that up.
man,
I'm
hold
glad
on.
you said that.
I'm
Go
starting
ahead.
to feel some type of way because a lot of the stuff that was said, ain't that what the troll said? You got one person stuffing their mouth, the other one talking about sex.
Yep.
Remember that first troll? I ain't
Mm-hmm.
getting no trolls until the 9% was created.
So didn't know.
I
Well,
ain't
you
getting
might
no
have
trolls,
a
and a
few,
lot of this,
but
they never trolled me. They trolled people in my chat. They trolled two other people who used to be in my chat and on my panel when they came in. They never said nothing about me. I'm like, damn, how you gonna come to my show and not troll me? They was trolling other people, but when I created the nine, now I got trolled, and a lot of the stuff that was said, it was just resaid too.
and that's the thing. I could have took that personal when she said to me, "What is a nine doing? What does sex have to do with any of this? Yada yada yada." And I sat up on the phone with you and we had a conversation and we discussed that. But I didn't get all personal. You don't see me here on the live saying, you guys, she gave me an ultimatum or she tried to say this about my business or she tried to say that about the nine. No, I felt like you were literally concerned. I took that as you was literally concerned and trying to give us constructive criticism. You see how when you give us constructive criticism, I responded. I didn't respond to you in a negative way. If I was rude, I could have been rude with you then. Right where like I could have went in
Hmm.
on her when she said that shit.
What up, writers? Appreciate you, sis. Yeah, she could have
Hey,
went in, but
writers.
she didn't. We just took
Huh?
it as okay. She had a question. She was concerned.
I
Okay,
took it like
but
she was however you say that word, legitimately concerned about just what's going on with the nine. You know, I didn't take it like, oh, she trying to be funny, but when we do the same thing to you, now it's like you're trying to give us an ultimatum. You're trying to do this. It's like, lady, you can't take constructive criticism for shit for nothing. You look at it as like we trying to jade you or we trying to gang up against you. That's why I knew she felt like we was ganging up against her.
like you couldn't been in no military. You couldn't have been in no organized. I can tell when
This
people
is why
can't
she
say.
can't work with groups.
Yeah, you never really been in a group like that because people, when you in a group, people go critique you. That's just what's gonna happen because what you do affects the whole group. So you gonna have to be critiqued. That's part of being in a group. If you played on any team in high school, if you was in any organization, you critiqued one another because if somebody slipping or falling off, you want to pull them back on track. That's it. That's all we was doing. But when you're in a group and people feel they can't come to you, you don't need to be in a group. You can't. How you gonna lead something when people can't critique your leadership?
Right. Weird.
You talk about me wanting power. I know what to do with power. I know how to handle power. You don't.
And then it was like when
call
you
me a
got your
consumer.
33, when you got your 33, you didn't boast like you wasn't just really just like you could have. She
I
was
never
big
do.
upping you more than anybody. She just want to talk about, oh, they big up me and they doing this. Oh, when word come to chat, you was big upping baby
And
hard.
you know why? And you know why? Because she can attach herself to me. She can say,
Right.
"Look, he got
Look what
33.
I did
Look
for
what I
word.
did." That's what. And I let her do that. I'm being honest. I let her do that. I'm not saying, look, I did that for her. I said you can use the number because she was complaining about, oh, people ain't go think I know what I'm doing because of my numbers. Well, use mine. That's why I
Well,
gave her that whole
obviously, we
thing.
don't think what you're doing, and the people that's on over there on that losing team, think about that money that you paying. Are they really analyzing and giving you the services that they said they're stating? Because it's not showing. The math is not mathing. You claim you know a lot, but you ain't said a lot. Talking about I gave you a lot of info. You didn't give us stuff. What stuff
But
did you
I'm,
give us?
but just name a couple, name
When
five
we
things
talk to
since you
you,
gave a
let's be
lot.
real. When we talk to you, it was a lot of what happened to you in the past, how people slighted you, how people did a lot of things to you, right? I'm talking about with my interaction with her. I know y'all had a different interaction, but my interaction with her, a lot of that was what people had done to her on this YouTube.
A lot of the conversation that we had on the back end was about that too. So I mean, I'm just being honest. Did she tell
She
me
act
some
like
stuff? Did she put me on game? Yeah. With
if we
YouTube best
somebody that's
practice.
coming to get knowledge, why would we be talking a lot about what's on YouTube? Wouldn't we be saying, hey, well, how do you do this? And how do you do that? Wouldn't we be saying all that?
And see that's what I'm saying. Like not the math ain't math, and I'm just being honest. I didn't even throw a 33 celebration. I didn't even do a 1 year. I didn't do none of that. I was too busy. I was working. I let her use the clout. I let her use the number. She bragged more about my numbers than I did, but it was to benefit her. Look, if you do these challenges, this can happen. That's what it was. I let her run with that. I never cared about that because I knew what it came. It came from shorts. A short I green screen. I say that all the time. I know why I got the numbers. I popped off on a short that it wasn't even I green screened something and the short took off. But I mean, you didn't make the short. You didn't green screen the short. I did that. But you want to take credit for everything that I built. Like again, you trying to build yourself off of your work, not mine. Build yourself off of you. Try to do that. And it's even sad, is that people it even had to come to this. It's sad and it's unfortunate because the potential that we had to influence and help other people, it was great. Only thing you had to do is play your role. When I hit 33K, Tay didn't get jealous of me. When Tay, her number, look at Tay numbers, man. Tay putting up thousands of views. We
She
we
helped me
we
with
rooting
that.
for
She helped me with that.
her. We
She
rooting.
helped me with that.
We behind Tay rooting for her. She doing thousands of views on her uploads and her lives. We ain't hating on Tay. It's no competition. We compliment one another. Tay's success is our success. We deny. We helping each other. That's what we've been doing.
You guys, I just can't anymore. I'm just gonna have to get out of here because this is just ridiculous. I'm tired of this YouTube stuff. I can't do it. Okay? I'm just over it, you guys.
Hey, you know what, Robert? I ice fish one time. It's dope. Ice fishing is dope. I do like I do like ice fishing.
What, Commander?
Nah, King, she being petty. She all right, bro. She all right, man. But again, I do want to say that it for me is just unfortunate that you came after my character. That you shouldn't have did. You was wrong for that. I don't care how you feel. That was wrong because I never did that to you. And it shows a lot about you because exactly what you said will make me fake. You did it. You just did that. That's crazy. That is literally, you literally did something that said if I do it, then I'm fake. So what does that make you? What does that make you?
That
This
makes
is what people need to do: self accountability, self reflection. And people need counsel. Maybe you should get a life coach. Maybe you should get a mentor.
she need a
And because
mentor.
mine,
She need
I got
a psychiatrist. She
you
need a
saying all that.
counselor.
But
She
this is why I'm saying that. Because I got six of them, right? I got six mentors. And I always hold counsel because guess what? I don't know everything. That's why it's always good to hold counsel because sometimes we be tripping. I tried to
cause we
present
be
myself.
tripping and we be thinking about stuff that ain't what it is, and you didn't came up with a whole lie in your head. My bad. Go ahead, word.
And then it's like this. You put the video on private, right?
And then
You
you
wait a
put it
whole
back on
week,
public.
and then you wait a whole week. Oh, because they gonna say, oh, they lied. I didn't put it on. I didn't delete it. It's right here. It was on private. It was on private. People seen it. People seen it, and then they seen it disappear, and then they came and said something to me. So people seen it. But the whole thing is that whole. I'm not even gonna break it down because there's no point. People will see it for what it is. If you don't know, go watch some of my shows. You'll see these personalities. I ain't gonna put no jacket on nobody because I'm not a psychologist. I'm just telling you what's out there in the world to be aware of. But you did a lot of shit that you said I was fake about, and I'm not the what I present to be. A lot of stuff that what don't line up about me. Because I've been one of the most transparent people I know on this YouTube thing. I've been transparent. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have to be secretive and ducking and dodging people. Nah, I ain't. I'm the look. My confidence is high, and you think you shitting on me? You can try. You can't reach me, lady, because my actions go speak for me. Now, what your actions say? Because you told us about your actions. You told us what you've been through. You told us what you've been through.
Mm-hmm.
What up, though?
I'm done though, y'all. I'm over it. And I'm not dressing this shit no more. You can do what you want to do, say what you gotta say, none of that. But I literally am going to tell y'all, if you have not understood, people be delusional, okay? Delusional and conjuring things up in their mind, thinking somebody did something to them and they didn't. You know what I mean? When you have been hurt so many times, or I don't even know if it's hurt at this point because it's four and now it was five and now it's four times. Okay, either or, whichever one, I'm not sure. But how many ever times that has been, it's like when you've been hurt that many times, now every time in your life you're going around thinking that everybody is going to do that, and that's what you have in your mind. And when, like, what you have in your mind becomes your reality. And
Hmm.
this now we supposed to get on a whole nother level. What you think in your mind becomes reality, right? This is why a lot of the times when they say, like, don't be going in your man phone because you gonna see some stuff that maybe you gonna find something that you didn't want to find or something like that. Yeah, it's like you literally then came up with something in your mind and it became a reality. But think about if you would have used that to manifest something else, something, like, oh, we're getting along, oh, we're good. You could have manifested something positive.
And you know what? Think about last night's show when I was talking about opening portals. You didn't open up a portal. You didn't
Right.
open
You
up
opened up a portal that wasn't even open. And now in your
hmm
mind, you thinking somebody did something to you and they didn't. Bruh, they didn't. This shit is just crazy how people come up in their mind and they think, just like, for example, they said, she's rude. She wasn't even talking on the panel and she wasn't talking to the host. Well, If anybody know, I was asleep, you guys. If I
Fell
wasn't
asleep.
talking to nobody, huh?
Yeah, you fell asleep.
I fell
I'm,
asleep. But you
I'm gonna
see
hop
how I
downstairs.
fell
My phone
asleep?
about to die.
That person put two and two together and made it seem like I didn't want to speak to them. They
I'm
made it seem like I was rude and I had some. You see how that go? It's just like if somebody's in the chat and they don't speak to you. Well, you don't know. You have to question yourself. You can't jump the gun and automatically say, "Oh, they not speaking to me." No, you have to be like, "Okay, well, maybe they busy. Maybe they doing." You know what I'm saying? We do that all the time, don't we? Word when people don't
hmm
say nothing in the chat. That's why sometimes I feel like you have to give people several times or something to
Yeah, give
automatically
people
say, okay, huh?
You're right. You got to give them an opportunity because, like, I be with like earlier when you first came on. I said, "What up?" Then I'm running around trying to get my daughter a bottle, change her diaper. So I couldn't type in the chat. But when I came on the panel, I said, "What up" to everybody. But I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do that. But let me drop down. My phone about to die.
Go ahead, drop down. I'm about to drop down too, but thank you, Drina. Appreciate you, girl. 22 in the building. Thank you, girl. It's sad because that happened. Yeah, and it's like, okay, listen, we all be in the chat and people don't speak, right? But you can't automatically assume like, oh, well, because this person didn't speak, they're rude, and they didn't want to speak to me. I feel like when somebody don't speak, you have to kind of give it a little chance because you have to see, okay, this is the logic in my mind, right? This is how my mind operates, right? If the person ain't speaking, and then that mean they not speaking to other people, and they not like several other people are speaking and they not speaking, and my mind I automatically think, okay, they must be busy. I don't think, oh, they rude, they don't want to speak to me. No, but that's what she thinks in her mind is that because I didn't speak. And remind you, I'm not speaking to the host. At this point, I'm out of it, y'all. I'm asleep. I'm not speaking to the host. So, how in your mind you conjure up a story and say she's not speaking to the host, she's not speaking to me, so she's mad at me, she's arguing. No. Why does your mind think like that? You are a negative person to automatically think that, oh, she not speaking to me, she not speaking to the host. Let me tell y'all how I think. In my mind, if you not speaking to if the host, if I'm on a panel and the person is talking to me on the panel and I don't speak back and I'm not speaking to the chat, that means I fell asleep. I would be like, I would automatically think, oh man, she must be busy or something with the kids and she can't really talk. She doing something, so she can't talk to me in the chat and she can't talk to the host. Or she must have fell asleep on the panel. That's what I would think. I wouldn't automatically get offensive and say she's rude. But Tay fall asleep often. That's why we call her Tay. Right, Commander. Like I fall asleep, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Right, that's what I'm saying. You know, 755. It's just the same issue that's been going on, right? The same issue that's been going on all day. And the person say I'm rude and I didn't speak to them on a panel. And I'm explaining why I didn't speak on the panel. They said that the host, I'm on the panel with the host, which was Anti. I was on Anti's channel. And Anti was talking to me and I wasn't saying anything to the Anti. And then the person in the chat comes in the chat and speaks to me, and I didn't say anything to them. So the person in their mind believes that, oh, I'm mad at them and I don't want to speak to them. That's not the case. The case, if why in your mind would you automatically think, oh, she don't want to speak to me? If I'm not speaking to the host, what that tell you? It has to automatically be something. She must be busy. She must be asleep. She something. Why would you automatically think you're that fucking important to where you just automatically think, oh, she don't like me? You see how people think? That's crazy. How people think in their mind. It's literally nuts to think that. Like when people don't speak to me, Like when people don't speak to me, I give them chances, right? I be like, because listen, we all got things going on. We all got lives. We all, you know what I mean? Like for instance, 755, she paints. How can 755 look at the chat and she painting? She ain't gonna be able to see your comment. That's the same thing as like people be listening to lives, but people be cleaning up like me. I be cleaning up around the house when I'm listening to a live. I'm cooking when I'm listening to a live. I'm doing stuff, but I'm listening to what you're saying, but I can't be in the chat like that. So if sometimes, but I could see if somebody I could see if I was on a panel and I was talking to the host and I was talking to the people in the chat, and then, hey, I didn't say anything to you or whatever. Hey, Gamer Dad. Hey, Shay. Thanks for coming in, love. How you doing? So, I could see that then if I was awake speaking. But if I don't speak to the host, why would you automatically just think negative? It goes to show your mind and what you think. Something wrong with you, man, for you to think that. If somebody don't speak to me right away, I say, okay, well, maybe they was busy. And especially if the chat is moving fast, I say, okay, they miss me. I try to give it an excuse why somebody didn't say anything to me. Because I don't automatically want to jump the gun and assume and say, oh, well, this person don't like me. I don't want to do that. And then literally that's not how they was really feeling. So I always like to wait and see. I always like to confirm things first. So I might speak to you a few times. Like if I happen to see you in another chat, I'll speak or something. And then if you don't speak then, I don't know. It just depends. I don't know. I'll give it a few times. Okay. Because I know every time you probably ain't busy. But whatever. I digress. But for you to just automatically assume, it show how your mind works. Something is wrong up in here. Literally, something is wrong. And you need to be checked. You need to be checked because like you just thinking crazy. You thinking crazy. You thinking everybody out to get you. You paranoid. And this is why you can't work with people. Because you think everybody out to get you. Everybody out to do something. Guess what? We literally was not out to get you. And I can say it from the bottom of my heart. There were times that me and Word have a conversation. We never had conversations like regarding you like that. That you think. You think we were talking on the back end to people and we were doing. No, we never did that. We were wanting to work with you. Always. Word, I'm about to put this out here. I can't go live until the feet. Do what you gotta do, Word. We washed it out, and it is what it is. This is not a popularity contest, and okay, for real though. Hey, Brandy. I spoke to someone in the chat a few times and was ignored to find out she really had a problem with me. Yeah, but this is the thing, Drina. You spoke to them a few times. So at least you spoke to him a few times to see that the person had a problem with you. You immediately just jumped the gun. And then this is what I'm saying. Listen, when you insecure about yourself, you'll start thinking, like the people you're around, you'll start thinking, they're talking about me. You know, this is how insecurity works. You feel like the people that saying stuff, they're talking about you. When in actuality, it has nothing to do with you. But you didn't created this in your mind. This is why you have to start working on yourself. You have to work on you and be okay with you. Y'all is crazy. I'm supposed to get up out of here, y'all. I'm about to go. I can't do it no more. Y'all play too much. Okay, let me get my cry together. Let me get my cry. I can't take it, you guys. This is just ridiculous. I can't do it.